out of your own clutches. Release that grip. Why don't you come tomorrow? No one's home today, so it's not enough to follow. Why don't you come tomorrow? No one's home today, so it's not enough to follow. The one thing that I've learned from myself is how I get so lost in here. The more I try to figure it out, the more I fall inside my fears. Cry them tears, it makes you a man, as long as no one sees it. Patience prevails, but how can you have patience when they can't? No one wants to wait for my face to take stands, so I do it now, whether I'm ready or not. You and I both know time doesn't care. My mind's in the air, looking for decisions to make, to find what is real, trying them there. Your first thought is of a birth conscience. I can help you out with your life until the dirt conference. Coffins, where you at now, don't process nothing until you know the cause and the function. Why don't you come tomorrow? No one's home today, so it's not enough to follow. Why don't you come tomorrow? No one's home today, so it's not enough to I can't follow nothing when I'm inside of my clutches, but I'ma die trying something. Never can find a mind like mine, crushing, feeling, so I decided I'm rushing. Face first up in the eyes and mind shutting, looking for time I once had but find nothing. How much you gonna drink to find lushes? When is it gonna stop? Never, it's my lesson. Gotta find a way to deal with it while stressing. If it's only gonna kill ya, try guessing what's gonna happen next, then cry asking. Laughing at the slow pastime stretches. Massive flow of energy in my passion. Crashing, used to work fast but don't happen. Action, take it to be left behind lasting. Line for the last time, get it, don't pass it. Why don't you come tomorrow? No one's home today, so it's not enough to follow. Why don't you come tomorrow? No one's home today, so it's not enough to follow. So if everything I've done is leading up to this, then I'm pissed. Speed it up and I'm speaking for your lips. Be the one with the grip. When you beat them with your fist, beat them dead. Do whatever to teach them your bag of tricks. Break bread with the ones you love and the fucks you hate. A bag of shit, when it comes, it comes. Never stops, everyone talks but never walks. I'm talking while I'm walking and dropping the better knowledge. The metamorphosis, missing happening, that's unfortunate. Pausing it, rewind it back and find an alternate ending. Constantly bending, you all depending on how you listen. Just in a second you're condescending. It's all you can be, you're only human. Don't hold it against me, you're only human and you know how to tempt me. More importantly, it's all in the way that you present yourself. Do it wrong and you're falling away. Why don't you